Hello everyone, welcome back to another episode of Murder by Numbers. Thanks for tuning in. So we broke into Leeds security, we opened up Lori Becker's locker, and we are being stopped by someone right now, a mysterious figure. Who is this? Not so fast. Oh my god, it is Hyde! Hyde, we're calling you by your correct name because we know your true name. That's Captain Muscleman to you. Have some respect.
Murderers don't deserve respect!
You've been busy, just like Lori. And look what happened to her. Now give me that CD. Frank's dead and he'll stay that way. You won't get away with this. You've killed too many people. Detective Cross will do nothing. Not enough evidence. Not without that CD anyway. And why should we give it to you? You're not leaving this room alive either way. Hand over the CD, and I'll make it quick. Oh my god, this is an explicit threat on our life! What was that? What happened? Did we get tied up? Wait, why did it black out? Why did it go to black? Why did it come back? What happened? Wait, what about Jack? Do you really want to have to tell him you killed Scout? He won't care. Scout's just another loose end. You're wrong, Jack wants Scout. Can't you see her being played? Fine, shoot us both, see if I care. Let's appeal to, he probably doesn't care that he's being used. I'm guessing. I bet he's like, I've committed far too many sins, it's too late for me, or something. I mean, I guess we could also try and bargain with him. I don't know. You're wrong. Jack wants Scout for something. Destroying him would be a big mistake. You know what Jack does to people who make mistakes? I'm not gonna end up like Frank. Jack needs me. You can keep telling yourself that, but you're expendable to him, just like everyone else. I gotta call Jack. He's thinking about it. All right. Oh no, we got locked in. Damn it, he's locked the door. Any ideas?
I'll look around. There must be a way out.
It's just like when we got trapped in the bathroom at the Starshine Awards. We had to find a way to escape, use all the tools at our arsenal. We've been trapped in a lot of places, actually. We got stuck in the break room in the beginning. You know, the very, very first case. So, you know, we're experts at this. At this point, we've been trapped in a lot of different places. Wow, this was a lot of information to just generously give me right off the bat. That's so nice of them. 7 usually goes up to here, so I think these can be filled in. And this is already a 6, so I can remove that. Wow, this is so much info. That's so nice. Thank you. What else can we fill in? 1x, right, this is a 1 for sure. This one I think also have to be a 1, because if there's 3 1s right in the beginning, I think this has to be a 1. So I think we can at least cross that off. Great, anything else we can fill in? Yes indeedy. 8 normally goes up to here, and I'm pretty sure we're gonna at least count from both sides, because 8 normally goes up to here, and also 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Pretty sure that's how that works. Heck yeah! What else can we do? 13, we can't do much there. This could be the 2. How else can we proceed? There's this, but what else? 1x, 1, I think that fits. Whoa. Yep. We can cross that off. What else can we do? 1x, this is a 1 for sure. I believe that is the same with this one. 4 already goes up to there. 7 can go up to here. I need more. 1x, 1, this has to be a 1. And this has gotta be a 2, but we don't know for sure. There could be 3 2s over here. Okay. Anything else you wanna give me? They were so generous up here, and now the riverbed is dried up. You're on your own now, kid. Okay. X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, X, 1, okay. 1, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And I believe I can remove all of that. Yes, I believe that is the case. 2, 7 has to, at the very least, it's gotta be something. So 2x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, that's something. What about, like, that can be crossed out? It's been harder to go on autopilot with these puzzles lately. They've been taking more concentrated thought, and even then, I will still miss things because my mouth is trying to move at the same time. Wow, that just summoned a really old song in my head. Y'all remember Madagascar? The animal 3D CG movie? And they kept spamming that song, I like to move it, move it. That song was just constantly playing every single time that commercial came on, and it became incessant. It was their go-to song. That just popped up in my head. I haven't thought about that song in centuries. 1x, 1, 2. Yes, literal centuries. Do not question me on this. Do not question me. I know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, we can cross that off. Here, though, we still do not quite know. Where else can we go? Where are we going? Clap, clap, clap. To the zoo. Where are we going? Clap, clap, clap. There's too many small numbers down here. Ooh, here's a 1, 6. That should help. 1x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's a decent amount. We still, okay, it's all ones in this row at the very least. 1x, 1x. This has to be a 1, I think. I really hope I'm not doing that incorrectly. I feel like over time, you need more advanced techniques to figure out, suss out some information here. Because some of the things I'm doing to discern certain spots are definitely things I was not actively doing when I first started playing this game. You gotta learn to see the signs that they won't explicitly tell you over time, huh? 1, 2, 1, so the 2 has to be here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? So I can remove that. Uh-oh. Where do I go from here? Let's say there's a 1 in here, and then here's a 1 here. So let's say this is 1, 5. That should help. 1x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? I think that is correct. Okay. Help. Where do I go? Let's see. 1, 2x, 1, 2x, 1. Yes, the 3 2s can fit in this row. I need a little something. I need some bit more than this. I still don't know what this area. 1x, 2 can't fit here. So 2 is gonna be in here, 1's gonna be in here. Okay. That doesn't clear up all that much. What do I do? 1, 2x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now that we crossed this entire area off, we've at least got that. How about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, x, 1, 2? Yeah, no, there's no crossover there. Aha! Here's something. Here's a bit of something. I think. Oh boy. Oh boy, did that help with any of these rows? 1x, 1, 2, and then maybe 1, 2 down here? Because we can't fit two 2s down there, so 1x, 1, 2, for example. Yeah, like this kind of stuff, this kind of deductive reasoning, all up in here, definitely was not stuff I was doing in the beginning. For surezies. For surezies. They're only getting me little bits and pieces, but it's progress nonetheless. It's something. This is still a 5, isn't it? What do I do? Oh my god. I'm frustrated that I can't go on autopilot. I want to, but I can't, alas, I cannot. Okay, so there's a 2 in here. Okay, so there's a 2 in this wide expanse. So that's great. That's really cool. We still don't know where that's gonna end up. Oh, a 2 will no longer fit here. say this is the 1, right? So then we'd have to fit it to here. It would still work. It would still work, so we don't know. The 5 is in here. What is this? Is this the 2 or the 1? Tell me. Tell me. Reveal your secrets to me. Y'all, this one is tough. Holy crap, give me a second. Okay, I figured out a single step which led to a whole series of stuff, as you know. So, yeah, I counted in, and here I can put a spot here, which leads to that, which means that the 1's up here somewhere, 2's down here. Yeah, it's nice. It's nice. You find out one little spot, you get a whole flood of information. It's really cool. Yeah, so I think a couple episodes ago, I talked about Dempamen, and I talked about how I didn't want to go like super into detail because I did bring it up in another series that won't come out for a while. However, I realized that in the series that I bring it up in, I do not really talk about it much in detail anyways. And so I wanted to expand upon it because I was thinking, I would love if I could somehow record that for the channel and do like a short Let's Play or like quick look of it, because it's quite a lengthy game and it gets repetitive because it's an RPG. RPGs are repetitive by nature just because there's a lot of fights, a lot of encounters, right? It's gonna get repetitive. Whether that's your cup of tea or not to watch, you know, that's different, but either way. But I realized that, hold on a second, 1x, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It would be really difficult to do so, just because, so with the 3DS specifically, I have a complicated relationship with it in terms of recording. If you want to record it, the technology for that has kind of passed up, because it was, what did they call it? Just 3DS capture cards. You had to have people modify your 3DSs for that. It's the ability to record it is not built in at all. And so, you would have to get people to modify it for you and pay people for that. And Nintendo wasn't on board with that, so they had to shut it down eventually, which was a huge shame. I wish I had gone into it when it was still happening, but I didn't want to spend money on it because like I wasn't making money or intending to do anything too intense for the channel, just because like, yeah, I wasn't like earning money from it. And I was like, well, I don't know if it's worth it just for like this 1 or 2 like random games, right? Like, I don't know if it's worth it. So, I didn't hop on, but like, if I could go back in time, I would absolutely do it if I had given the chance. I think some iterations of the modding thing are still kind of available in some manner, but I think I don't know, I'll have to look into it again. It was either like really costly, or like a huge waiting list, or like it was a method that like wasn't exactly what I wanted, or there's something about it. I remember looking into it multiple times at different stages of this whole process. Anyways, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So the thing is, if I do go the emulation route, which I have done for several Let's Plays, where like I own the game, but I can't record it easily without a capture card, so I just do the emulation route. You can't really do that with Dempamen, because, and I don't know how the technology works, and I really want to know how it works, because I am confused, but as I mentioned before, you have little fun humanoid creatures in like latex suits that look really silly. 1, 2, X, 1, 2. I'm not finding an overlap also. And you can find different ones in different locations. And I don't know how it figures it out. Like, I don't know if it really is by Wi-Fi and it memorizes. I don't think it's literally anywhere that has Wi-Fi. I don't really know. Let me talk about it a little bit, because I can't concentrate on both at the same time. So it does memorize it though. Like if I keep opening up the capturing part in my house, it'll just keep cycling and showing me the exact same Dempamen. It won't show me any new ones because it's memorized the location. So I have to go to new places. And it made me think a bit of the Pokemon Go experience, which honestly was nice. It was nice when Pokemon Go was in full swing. It really was a great sense of like community, and I did chat with a lot of strangers, and it was a great sense of unity at the time. I really did enjoy that. But it made me just think a little bit of Pokemon Go again, just because like it got me to go up to different places to look for different things, right? Which is kind of what I'm doing. I need to go to different places to find different Denpamen. I keep getting the same ones, and I need different ones with different elements and abilities. Like so I don't have too many reasons in our current state of affairs to have to go out very often, so I haven't really felt the need to, but this is getting me to go out and about and have something to look forward to, just something minor to do whenever I'm going out, make it fun and exciting. So it's been nice kind of reliving that experience a little bit. And had to cut away for a sec. Yeah, so the emulators, they can't simulate that Wi-Fi, wireless. Again, I don't know what technology it is, but it doesn't work with an emulator. Even if you do like tote it around on like a laptop or something, there's something about it that's like not built in, so it's just not gonna work. Which is a huge shame because like, yeah, there is this QR code scanning thing you could do where you could scan other people's Denpamen in, so you can still have some in your experience in an emulator. But it's not the same. It's not the same as walking around to a location and then finding something really cool on your own in your own experience and being like, yeah, that random, this one cafe I went to, that's where I caught the really rare one, you know, et cetera, right? So it's not gonna reproduce the same magic. So yeah, because of all of these technological barriers, I've decided that it's not gonna be easy for me to record the experience at all. But I do still wanna share it, so that's why I'm talking about it right now. But it's just been so much fun, and it also, I remembered how brutally difficult it is. It looks like a super goofy, like if you look, I'll put up a picture, did I put up a picture? I haven't done it yet. I'll put up a picture to show you what they look like. They look so doofy and silly, and that their appearances are randomized. They get random names that are usually very human names. Sorry, I'm experiencing a lot of interruptions right now. It's a bit frustrating. Anyways, so they get like randomized appearances, names, abilities. They usually have just like regular people names, it's just so funny. So yeah, they look really goofy, so it lulls you into a false sense of security and makes you think it's easy. It's so hard! You can have full party wipes like constantly, and you need to like pay to get them back, and it's not so easy to always earn large sums of money in which to expend to bring back your party every time, and it's time consuming to bring them back if they all die. It's brutal, it can be brutal, but it's very fun, and like, your girl likes some challenge anyways, so I welcome it, but it can be, I need to take a lot of breaks sometimes. But yeah, I just wanted to talk a bit more about the game. If you can, try it out for yourself and that sounds interesting to you, give it a go. It makes me think of what I think Zelda is like, because I haven't really played too many Zelda games. The classic 2D Zeldas, I guess, where you're just kind of exploring a big area, and you do get a boat in Denpamen 2 specifically. I think 3 maybe has it. I don't remember if the others do. But like, you get a boat, you explore around, you map out the islands. It's fun. It's a lot of fun. So yeah, thanks for listening. Talk about it. Let's continue with the game. So UPS. What did we find in it? What's in this thing? Is it something to help us break out? What is this? And why is it so heavy? Oh, I was thinking of the postal system, the United Postal System.
I think it's an uninterruptible power supply. It provides emergency power in the event of electrical failure.
So it's a really big battery. I bet it could deliver a pretty big shock if we could discharge it. What are we planning?
In theory, but how would we do that?
Huh, so we gotta find something else, huh? We gotta find something else in there. Okay. Oh no, there's too many small things. 1, 2, 3, X. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Oh, there's too many small numbers. Usually 5, 4 doesn't fill a 15 row, but there's a 1 in there. That'll help us. So, let's just fill it in. So 5, 4, right, is normally gonna fill up here. So 1X, 1, 2, 3, 4. X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So it gives us a little bit of something. Gives us a little bit of something. Yeah, so I've been really enjoying re-experiencing Denpamen, at least. Again, I've been reminded how frustrating it can be, though. I've had to take a lot of breaks. When I get a full team party wipe, I'm just like, I ain't dealing with the consequences of that. I'm just gonna save scum later. I gotta cool off a little bit from the frustration, and plus you can actually do player battles eventually in a coliseum, and those can probably get frustrating too, because like the way you have to structure your team is going to be different from fighting, you know, enemies. You have to think about like abilities that normally aren't like too useful against like the monsters in the game are gonna be things that are crucial when you go up against players. So for example, well, I guess they could be useful in regular play, but I personally don't really like using the buff and debuff stuff. I'm really all about like offense and like power. Like that's me. So I normally pick like warriors and everything. So in Denpa, there are ones with antennas which have abilities, and then ones that don't have antennas who are more tanky. So they're more focused on attack and defense and stuff. And so the ones with it's the ones with abilities are like magic users, right? So they have less defense and less health or whatever, but they have magic. And so some of the ones that I'm not so interested in using are the buff and debuff ones. There are some that's just like, it speeds you up every round. They give you a little power up, you know. They can paralyze the other team, but there's a chance it'll miss, but it'll keep them in check. But I don't know. I like just using like just straight up the abilities, like water, lightning, fire, you know. I like those the most, and healing, obviously. But in a player team, though, the buff and debuff stuff, super useful. You know, if it'll keep like player characters in check. If you paralyze their whole team, that's gonna be devastating. That's gonna be devastating. So if you can utilize that stuff really well, you can have some really cheap, I would say, team constructions that would probably be very effective against players. But that requires thinking of meta and all that stuff. Who wants to think about meta and Denpa, man? But I remember towards the end of the game, I got really into the Coliseum. Because once you finish everything, it's like, okay, well, what else is there left to do? I remember getting really into it. So I think I was stubborn though. Like I wanted to be able to achieve victory, like using my usual just meat-headed straightforward methods, like whatever I'd been using throughout the game itself. I'm sure I did eventually adjust over time to adjust to whatever I needed to with the players and everything, but yeah, I'm sure I was quite stubborn about it. But I know I got really into it after a while, because when I came across the Coliseum just earlier today, and I walked in and I wasn't at all prepared for the initial computer player team. It wasn't a real people. It was a computer player team. I think they just start you off with a couple computer player ones just to get your feet wet. And it was an all fire team. And so if I just have a team that's good against fire, you know, so using water, then I would have won really easily. But I just walked in with whatever team I had, because I just wanted to give it a go. And yeah, I got fully team wiped, but I was expecting that. Where was I going with that? Hold on. So, yeah, so where I was going with that was, so I lost, and I heard the losing sound, and I was like, this is a familiar sound. This was a sound I heard a lot when I first played this game. I was laughing that it invoked such a strong reminiscence when I heard it. I was like, I am familiar with this sound of defeat. 1, 2, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, it was just funny. I was like, yes, I remember this now. I am familiar with the taste of defeat here. Yeah, it's nice to be replaying it. As I was talking about in the last episode, it would be really nice to be able to capture my experience with a game in my past that had a profound effect on me, and I liked it. And it's unique, and I would love to share it with people, but yeah, technology prevents me from being able to do so, which is a shame. But yeah, at the very least, I can talk about it. I can talk about the experience, share how I felt about it. I like it. It's a good game. Okay. I need to put some time into this. I'm gonna go way overboard with the time here, by the way, because I didn't have to dive into this puzzle. We were pretty much at the end of the episode, but I felt like I talked so much about Denpa, I didn't end up getting much game progress. So here we go. Let's see what we can do real quick. Let's roll up our sleeves, give it a go. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, X, 1, X, 1, 2. So there's gonna be no overlap for that. 1, 2, X, 1, X, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, I believe. Be careful of what you are removing. Great. So there's so many of these ones where like you have to determine that this is either the first one or the second one because there's so many of them. So many of these gosh dang things. So 1, 2x4 can't fit here, but 1, 2x4 can fit here. So not much we can do about that. So let's see. So 1x, 1x, 1, wait, hold on. 1x, 1x, 1, 2, 3, 4 will not fit. So at the very least, there could be a 1, 4 here. So let's account for that. 1x, 1, 2, 3, 4. I believe that is what I can do. And then 1x, 1x. Yeah, so this has to be one of the ones. We don't know which one. I believe the same here. 1x, 1. Yeah, this has to be one of the ones. Does that help me narrow anything down? Yes, I can cross that off. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. X, 1, x. Wait, I've messed up. X1, X1, 2. I've messed up. Where have I messed up? Was I perhaps overzealous with this one? Because it could just be a 4 by itself. It could just be a 4 by itself. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yes, it could just be a 4 by itself. Both of the ones could be here. So yes, I was overzealous with that. Therefore what exactly? Therefore, it has brought us back to square one. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Okay. Yes, I'm glad I backtracked and caught that. Well, I was forced to see it because I could not progress forward if not for rectifying that mistake. So 1, 2, 3, let's mark this in. 1, 2, 3, x, 1, 2, x, 1. Okay, perfect. Great. Hopefully that'll give us a bit of a something. So 4 here, 2 here. So both these ones are down here. Great. Awesome. I love when there's a chain reaction. It's my favorite. It's the most wonderful thing of the year. So 1, 2, 3, 4. What other chain reaction did it cause? Down here. Down here. Yoo-hoo! Down here. Can I get some assistance here, please? Thank you. Thank you very much, kind person. Well, so 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1. Could this be the 2, for example? Because 2x1, and then you would need to fit 2 more ones. So no, these have to be 1s. These have to be 1s. Great. So that's the 2. This is also a 2. Okay, hunker down, hunker down. You can finish this. You can finish this in a timely manner. You got this. When I thought of timely manner, I thought of like a manor, like a mansion manor. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's so many different names for different types of structures, and it makes sense. It makes sense. They all have different purposes, are steeped in different cultures, so, you know, the language has to adapt. But man, what's the difference between a manor and a mansion? I'm sure there's a technicality for it, but it's just funny how many different subtle variations there are of certain words out there. Yeah, there are so many words for like the same thing sometimes, or like a similar concept, and sometimes things just don't translate. Yeah, sometimes things just don't translate very well. Language is an interesting thing, isn't it? This could be 1, 6 here, so we don't know for sure. Nothing is certain in this world. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This is a 2 down here. Great, we can cross that off. Does that help? Not necessarily. Not necessarily. We got ourselves a little checkerboard here. Very good accent, I know. I know, thank you for noticing. We got ourselves a little checkerboard here. It doesn't cross anything off, mind you. Anything? Anything? Are we sure this doesn't give me information? This looks like a tasty little, you know, those checkered cookies. It looks like a little checkered cookie here. It looks so tasty. It's gotta give me some tasty information. It has to. No, there's no guarantee in where I can place any of this stuff. There's legit no guarantee. Okay, can we do something about up here? Please. Please give me a sign. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, x, 1, 2. Yes, correct. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, x, 1, 2. Yes. So, 2 is gonna be the only thing in here. So I gotta cross that off. Did that help? Yes. That helped with this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 at the very least. So this could be the X one. It could be. What about 1, 2, 3, 4, 5? Yeah, it's the same both ways. Okay, it's the same both ways there. Aha! Aha, here we go. Here we got something. 1, 2, 3, 4. When I was, so since I brought up Dumpaman, it also makes me think of how I brought up Pokemon Picross, and it's just, I felt like a pro when I was playing it, because I got so trained through this game. I was like, wow, these are easy peasy, but also because I was in the earlier stages and I got, you know, money blocked from playing the more advanced stages. I know I made it further than that when I first played it. I probably had more patience, more time on my hands. Now though, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. When I got a game like Murdered by Numbers, I could just play this game. I don't have to wait for energy expenditure and recharging and being pressured to spend more money. I don't have to do any of that stuff. I got this experience right in the palm of my hands. Anyways, yeah, so I was just laughing because like, and also they try and make it easier because you have those Pokemon that can use the abilities, right? Those abilities help expedite the process. So they'll like reveal certain pieces on the board. They will highlight rows. It'll show like, oh, this row is highlighted with blue, and that means you can definitively cross something off or fill something in right now if you wanted to. So it'll do something like that. So it'll make the experience easier. And you've seen how I refuse to have hints in this game. I've been refusing so far, even though there have been moments where I've been struggling and wanting to give up and slam my head against something. 1x1, I have refused to take any hints, so I have not done that so far in this game. So, anything that makes the experience easier for me, I don't want it. I don't want it to keep it. You keep it. Again, it is a fun, cute idea. It is a cute idea to have each of the Pokemon like in your party, you catch them, they help you in your quest by you being able to use their abilities, right? It's cute, but I don't need it. I don't want any handouts. No. Yeah, I want the challenge. Some would say maybe that I wish for this pain upon myself, but trust me, it's not that. I just want to move a challenge, okay? That's all it is. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Gosh, I don't know. I don't want to think about that too hard. Okay. Okay, great. We're almost there. Can I fill this in yet? Not quite. No, not quite. Oh my god. What can I do? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, X1, 2. That does not fill anything in. 1 has to be here. There's so many 1s. The 1s have been so frustrating. Because it makes progress so much slower. I gotta use my brain harder and deduct things more. I don't wanna. It's like, give me a challenge. Actually, my brain, it hurt. You know what? Think, why you give me challenge? You know, you can never win with me. You can never win with me. Always gotta complain about something, huh? Axus, you're so ungrateful. You always gotta complain about something, huh? We're almost there. Here we go. So we crossed that off, meaning I can finally put this little checkerboard cookie, stuff it in my mouth. There we go. Christ-a-roni. What the heck is that, a magnet? Cables. What, oh, electricity. We're gonna surge something. Is the door electronically held shut? Can we surge break it in order to do something?
Power cables? You want me to try and tie-hide?
Oh, wait, pfft. Thought that was Scout. Power cables? You want me to try and tie-hide up?
Is that not an option?
He's twice my size. You might as well ask me to try and knock him out.
That's not as unreasonable as it seems.
Are we gonna taser him? That seems dangerous. I mean, we are in danger and we need to get ourselves out of danger, and he did threaten to kill us literally, but still.
These are power cables. If you found a way to deliver a high voltage shock.
Scout? I've got an idea. If I connect these power cables to the UPS,
it could deliver a shock powerful enough to incapacitate Hyde! But we don't know how much power is stored in the battery.
Only one way to find out. What's up? He's coming back? I can hear Hyde coming back. Try and distract him.
How?
Doesn't matter. Just keep him focused on you. Well, let's see Scout's attempts to distract Hyde in the next episode. And also, bad news for us, because you're about to try and kill us, or what? Well, bad news for you. We got a surprise for you in the next episode. Let's see it then. This is Axus. Over and out.